up? This is Russell, AmbeRussell. Make sure you guys click the subscribe button at the top, leave a thumbs up, and leave a comment at the bottom. And make sure you guys, if you're going to leave a comment, make sure if it's rude, make sure that you disagree with something that I actually said. You don't disagree with something that you believe I said, but actually was never in this video. So I say the sky is blue. Don't say you're a lie. The sky is never blue all the time. The sky is sometimes purple, sometimes orange, sometimes black. If I say the sky is blue, the sky is blue. Doesn't mean I never say the sky is blue all the time. I'm just saying the sky is blue. But make sure if you're going to leave a comment on what I say. Don't comment on what you think I say, or comment on something that's out of the blue or whatever. So I'm just going to talk to you guys about Kanye West's new video. I'm going to give a brief synopsis of what happened in the video. Salida, I believe her name is, or whatever, Ebanks. She is the front girl. She is the main beauty of the music video. She is a Victoria's Secret model, and she did a pretty good job portraying the Phoenix in the video. If you don't know who she is, she also dated Nick Cannon back in the day in 2007. They were engaged. They were supposed to be engaged to get married, but the marriage was called off, and he ended up marrying Nick Cannon, and Shannon playing the Phoenix in Kanye West's new music video. So, in the video, the big red ball of fire in the sky. They believe it's a comet or whatever in the news that's going to be told to you in a few upcoming seconds and minutes. And Kanye West discovers that it's a phoenix falling from out the sky. And so he rescues it, brings it home, and she wakes up and the news is on. And Kanye West turns off the TV saying, "Oh, don't believe everything you hear in the news," which is kind of true because everything you hear in the news, they sort of lie to you. They tell you what they want you to hear. They tell what their companies that sponsor them want us, the viewers, to hear. So if your news channel is sponsored by GE, they'll tell you to support the war because GE supplies, weapons for the army. So so I have it all written down right here. So let's see. A couple of songs get played during each scene because Kanye West says that he has so many songs that he feels like deserve a videos for, but they never get a chance to see a living day of a music video, maybe because they're not single friendly, or there's not enough time or enough money to make videos for every single song. So this is why he made a 37-minute long music video to incorporate all the different songs that he feels that deserve to have a music video go with them. So she's outside, she's playing with the animals, and he's basically teaching her etiquette throughout this whole beginning of the video because he's going to present to her at this grand ball that he's going to have. He takes her to this parade, and there's a big giant Michael Jackson head. And at first there's this kid running with this big thing of smoke without anything on. Everyone else is wearing a big red hood on their head, sort of resembling like the Ku Klux Klan. What Kanye West later on said was that it's supposed to represent how we conform as people, as humans. We all try to become one and don't think for ourselves. We all think as one unison, which is sort of a bad thing because people don't come with their own ideas. People decide to say, hey, this is what this one person said, let's all do it. So at the end of the parade, the little kid has the hat on, just like everyone else. But he was just basically saying this is a guy who is almost as high as Jesus. But this is who we as a pop culture, and he's a big pop culture icon, and which Michael Jackson is, and he gets praised all the time. So he finally takes her to this dinner, and everyone stops and stares at her because obviously she's a big, orange, and colorful thing. Everyone else is wearing all white. Kanye West sits down, and his neighbor says, "Oh, you realize that your date is beautiful, but she's a bird." He's like, "I didn't realize." So basically, to me, that's almost saying that love is blind, and that people on the outside looking in are only ones that can notice it, but the people who are involved in the relationship are the ones who don't care if I'm in love with a bird or a different race, a different color, uglier person than what they are. A person that's not exactly a 10, is not exactly perfect, but so he realizes that, And finally we get to Runaway, the actual song that we all been waiting for, the actual music video. The guy from the clips, I can't think of his name, I'm sorry. He was not in the video, which was kind of disappointment, especially when this video gets aired on TV by itself. It's like the guy who is featured in the music video is not going to be involved in it. So, but you know, the ballerinas came out and danced in all black, and Kanye West performed that song in the music video. Later on, there at the dinner, the bird is, you know, everyone's loving her. And then a turkey is served on the table, and being that she's a bird, she gets upset. She started cawing or crying or whatever, screaming. And that could be representing multiple different things. Kanye West said that someone said that it could symbolize how, you know, you can't expect everyone to understand what you're doing or everyone could see your different flaws that you have that you don't notice, or how we are so unaware of how we are hurting other people and their feelings, and how unsensitive that we are, or just represent how even when you're on a most perfect date or most perfect situation, that something could always still go wrong. And basically at the end of the video, she basically says that in our world we had to take something that's different and try and make it to something that's normal. Basically, that's an exact quote, but we have to change it and conform it to something that is, you know, mainstream, or make it something that's normal, quote unquote. Eventually, she says that she has to leave, and then she goes back up because she's a phoenix and she has to be burning, and she basically has to go back in the sky. So I feel as though Kanye West was not the best actor in the video. I don't know if the video, it was really long. The imagery, the art direction for this video was amazing. As an art student myself who's taken art for multiple years, the coloring of the video was excellent. What he did, what he showed us, the way the deer looks, I feel as though was very different. It wasn't as a normal music video, how they would have shown it. It was very artsy. It was very like an independent foreign film to me. That's how it made me feel. Only thing is that is this going to work? I think he doesn't care if it's going to work to me. When it seemed as though he tried so hard to do something that's epic and so far out there that it doesn't work as well, because of the fact that it feels like to me as a viewer, I feel as though it feels like he's trying too hard to be artsy and be, you know, the left feel with it, that it doesn't come off natural. It comes off doesn't come off organic. It comes off fake. It comes off as it's trying too hard. So you guys tell me if you guys think this was an epic music video, if you guys think it was an epic fail. I hope he made a shorter version for Runaway, because to me that video by itself, that whole section cut off, is not a good music video. Just them sitting there at a table wearing all white with the bird watching Kanye West perform with ballerinas. I hope he created like a nice little 5-minute version of the video where we could see the actual whole beginning and end of it. Like with Thriller, you could see the whole ending and beginning of it and understand the shorter version. With Telephone and Paparazzi, there's a good 5-minute version of both of those. There's a good 5-minute version of the other lady guy, Alejandro, and you understand the whole entire concept with other videos. I hope in the future that might make a long 35-minute video like Kanye West did, that there might be a shorter version for us to watch on TV, to be played on, you know, such countdown TV shows and other music video channels. So we don't have to sit there and see the whole 37-minute, but we can still understand what's going on. I feel as though he was trying way too hard in this video. It kind of fell flat for me, even though how the imagery in the video was so great. It just seemed as though he was trying too hard, and but I do like the message behind it. Like the first thing, how the phoenix sort of represents him, and the car crash that he went through before his career even started, and the rise of the Phoenix after the whole Taylor Swift situation. I understand that. Again, he felt like the Phoenix was something that represented him many years ago before he ever made this video or thought of making this video. I just feel as though he should have went a different route with it because it seemed kind of fake, because he has so many other great videos that don't come off as him being arrogant and being as if he's like, oh, I'm so sedated, and it seemed like he was being himself, like with the video for what's that song with him and the guy from Maroon 5, the 2 videos for that for Jesus Walk, you know, also the ones where he played the guy on the motorcycle with Diana Ross's daughter, and she's acting on you going to trade this for a black girl or whatever, where he's playing Evel Knievel, the black version, and